I just saw a really cool promo for a new Tarzan movie that's coming out in 2016. But it has Samuel L. Jackson in it, and I am so fed up with his nasty America-hating racism that I'm just going to skip it. Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. And I grew up in the 60s when white racism was alive and well in the South. Well, shortly after respected men spoke out compassionately about the issues, men and women, both black and white, marched shoulder to shoulder and engaged in civil disobedience until white racism was stomped out. And I firmly believe that racism would have died out in this country, except that some people figured out that racism could be very profitable, both politically and financially. So, the movement was launched to start a never-ending tirade about white racism and to stir up black racism wherever they could. Manufactured racism is evil, stirring up hatred. When the pushers of artificial racism cannot find any white people saying or doing anything racist, they claim there is coded racism in the innocent words and actions of white people. The pushers of racial hatred even took their despicable sideshow to colleges and universities where gullible students are trained to be professional complainers and instigators of artificial racism. Anything to keep profitable racism alive in the USA. Well, this poison in our culture is getting people killed. Thugs stalk the streets, attacking, beating, and sometimes killing people because of the color of their skin. They've been brainwashed to believe that every problem in their lives are caused by white people who have sabotaged the world to be against them. And that's why I am taking a stand against Samuel L. Jackson and the entire host of racists who are poisoning the youth of America and dragging this nation down into the gutters of hatred. There is no excuse for such behavior. Another rotten chapter is that bad attitude rap singer, Kanye West. I pulled up the lyrics to his music and it is nothing but filthy, vile language and hatred. I set my standards a few notches above diarrhea level, so I don't listen to him. But the internet has had several things about his public tirades. The other day he was yelling something about how white people should not have the right to speak about black music, blah, blah, blah. He finished his tantrum with something about how hard it is to be the great grandson of slaves, still suffering under the chains of slavery, despite the fact that white people fought a major war to end slavery. White Republicans, I might add, still waiting for somebody to say thank you. This Kanye West lives in $1 million mansion and has servants attending to his every whim. The fact that he still isn't satisfied says a lot about him as a man. He's married to Kim Kardashian, but hey, we didn't do that to him. He did that to himself. Is Bruce Jenner his father-in-law? Okay, well, he does have a right to be hacked off about that. Nobody deserves that. Well, how in the world are we ever going to get artificial, manufactured racism out of our society? Well, first of all, we need to speak out boldly against it and to call out the black racism pushers. And then we need to marginalize them as much as possible. Keep them from influencing young people. Replace those college radicals with men and women who would be positive role models. Remember that hit TV show ER from way back when? Eric LaSalle played a black surgeon on that show, and he was paid $900,000 per episode. And what did Eric LaSalle do to thank him? He went public and complained that they won't give him more lines because he's black. Well, where is Eric LaSalle now? He's gone. His career came to a screeching halt, and I salute Hollywood for doing that. It's not often Hollywood does something right. So, I will do my part by speaking out in my videos and not going to see the new Tarzan movie because it rewards Samuel L. Jackson, even though he is a black racist. This is Wild Bill for America, saying enough is enough, people. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.